Hey everybody, and welcome to another deep dive. Have you been glued to your phone lately trying to figure out what's going on with this TikTok thing?
I feel like it's been impossible to ignore, right?
Like it's everywhere you turn, articles, news snippets, even my great aunt is posting about it.
Yeah, you can't escape it.
So we thought we'd jump in and do a little deep dive, but we're not looking at headlines or anything. We're going straight to what people are actually searching for online.
Oh, yeah, going right to the source. What are people actually thinking about when they think about TikTok right now?
Yeah, and it's fascinating because the very first thing we saw was just a ton of anxiety. Like straight up, is TikTok banned? When will TikTok be banned? How to get TikTok back kind of stuff.
Wow, so users are really freaking out.
It seems like it. And it's not just idle curiosity. There's a real sense of urgency there.
Hmm.
Like people are kind of panicking. You can almost hear the frantic keyboard clicks, VPN, TikTok downloader, how to bypass TikTok ban kind of searches.
It's like they're already trying to figure out ways to escape, even before the walls have closed in.
Yeah, exactly. It really shows you how important this platform is to people. It's not just an app,
Hmm.
you know. It's a lifeline, it's a community, it's a source of income.
Right, and for a lot of people, it's all of those things at the same time.
Yeah, losing access to that would be a huge loss. And on top of the fear, there's also a ton of confusion. Like people are searching things like, is TikTok back up? Did TikTok get banned? Why is TikTok back? It's like a roller coaster ride. They don't know which way is up.
Yeah, I can see that. It has been kind of an on-again, off-again situation.
Oh yeah, we've had deadlines, legal challenges, these weird almost deals that fell apart at the last minute.
It's a lot to keep track of.
No kidding. And in the background, you've got all this political and legal drama unfolding too. So people are searching for Trump TikTok, Supreme Court TikTok, ByteDance. They're trying to understand the forces driving this whole thing.
Yeah, it's like they're searching for the puppet master.
Right, like who's pulling the strings?
Yeah.
Who's making these decisions?
Yeah.
So let's back up a second and talk about ByteDance. That's TikTok's parent company. And the big issue here is their connection to the Chinese government.
Right. U.S. officials have raised some pretty serious concerns about that connection.
They're worried about things like data security censorship, even espionage. So
Yeah.
we're not just talking about dance videos here. This taps into some much bigger anxieties. Anxieties about data privacy, national security.
About who has control over our information in the digital world.
Exactly. And then you get these kind of curveball searches like, did Trump save TikTok? Remember that whole saga?
Yeah, I remember the Trump administration being super aggressive about banning TikTok.
They were ready to drop the hammer, but then they tried to broker a deal, which just added to the confusion, honestly. And then there were those searches for who bought TikTok. That was when a deal with Oracle and Walmart was on the table.
Right, but that fell apart too.
Yeah, so now it's back to square one. And to make things even more confusing, TikTok isn't publicly traded. So you've got people searching for TikTok stock, which doesn't even exist.
So it's like they're grasping for something tangible in all of this uncertainty.
Totally.
Yeah.
And speaking of uncertainty, let's go back to those VPN searches for a second.
Those are definitely worth a closer look. What are your thoughts on those?
I think they point to a growing awareness of digital restrictions. Like people are starting to realize that governments can try to control what they see and do online.
And they're not happy about it.
Nope. They're looking for ways to fight back. Tools like VPNs give them a way to break through those barriers and access information freely.
Right, it's like a tug of war.
Governments pulling in one direction, users pulling in the other.
And it makes you wonder how effective bans can really be in a world where information is so fluid, so global.
It's a big question. Can you really build walls in the digital age? I'm not so sure. But before we go too far down that rabbit hole, let's not forget about the very real emotions involved here.
Good point. There's a lot more to this than just legal battles and technical workarounds.
I mean, when people are searching for TikTok gone, TikTok back, they're not just talking about an app. They're talking about losing a part of their lives.
Absolutely. A part of their identity for some people, especially for younger generations who've grown up with these platforms.
It's a community. It's a platform for self-expression. It's a connection to the outside world. Severing those connections would have a huge impact.
Policymakers need to understand that. It's not just about entertainment. The ripple effects of a TikTok ban could be felt far and wide.
We're talking about economic consequences for creators, potential censorship, a whole host of implications for digital rights. There's a lot at stake.
And it all comes back to those searches. They're not just data points. They're reflections of real people's hopes, fears, and anxieties.
They're a window into how we're all trying to navigate this increasingly complex digital world.
And figure out where we fit in.
It really makes you think,
Yeah.
Like how much this thing has captured everyone's attention.
Yeah, like everyone's just waiting to see what's going to happen next.
Right. And in the meantime, they're searching for answers. Remember those "when will TikTok be banned" searches?
Oh, yeah, like they're watching a countdown clock ticking down.
Totally. But it's not all doom and gloom, right? I mean, when I see those VPN searches, I see a little bit of hope too.
How so?
Well, it's not just about fear, right? It's also about defiance. It's about taking control.
Oh, I see what you mean, like those how to use a VPN for TikTok searches.
Exactly. It's like saying, you can't stop me. I'm going to find a way to stay connected no matter what.
That's a really interesting point. It shows that people are getting more tech savvy, too.
Totally. And more aware of the ways that governments and tech companies are trying to control their online experience. And speaking of control, let's not forget about the creators. They're the ones who are really caught in the crosshairs here.
Right. Their livelihoods are at stake. And we see that reflected in searches like TikTok creator income and TikTok alternatives.
Yeah, like they're trying to figure out what their options are if the ban actually happens.
And for a lot of these creators, TikTok is their main source of income.
Right. It's how they connect with their audience. It's their creative outlet. Losing that would be devastating.
And it wouldn't just impact individual creators either. Think about all the businesses that use TikTok for marketing and advertising.
Oh, yeah, totally. They'd have to completely rethink their strategies.
Yeah.
And who knows what the impact would be on the platform itself.
It's hard to imagine the internet without TikTok at this point. It's become such a cultural force.
It really has. And it's not just about entertainment either. Remember all those searches related to the 2020 election?
Oh, yeah, like Trump TikTok ban 2020 and did Trump save TikTok?
It just shows how intertwined this whole issue is with politics.
Absolutely. It's become a symbol of something much bigger. We're talking about censorship, free speech, the role of technology in our democracy.
It's like TikTok has become this lightning rod for all sorts of anxieties about the future of the internet.
And those anxieties are manifesting in the searches we're seeing. Searches about the Supreme Court, legal challenges, specific dates and deadlines.
It feels like everyone's on edge just waiting for the other shoe to drop.
And in the meantime, they're trying to figure out their options. Some are searching for ways to get around a ban. Others are looking for a plan B.
Right. That's where those TikTok alternatives and apps like TikTok searches come in.
They're hedging their bets, looking for a way to maintain their online communities and creative outlets just in case.
It's smart. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket, especially when that basket might be disappearing.
Exactly. And it's a good reminder that the social media landscape is always changing.
New platforms are popping up all the time, vying for attention and users.
It's like a game of musical chairs. When the music stops, everyone scrambles for a seat.
And who knows which platforms will be left standing in the end?
That's the million-dollar question. But one thing's for sure, the potential TikTok ban has thrown a wrench into the works. And the ripple effects are going to be felt for a long time to come.
This deep dive has really been eye-opening. I hadn't realized how complex this whole situation was.
It really is. It's not just about an app. It's about the intersection of technology, politics, and culture.
And about how those forces are shaping the very fabric of our digital lives.
And making us question what it means to be connected in the 21st century.
It's kind of crazy when you take a step back, right? All those searches, those questions, it's like we're watching people try to make sense of this whole digital world that's changing so fast.
It really is. And the TikTok ban, it's become this like focal point, this lens through which we're looking at all these bigger issues. Data privacy, national security.
The power of these tech companies.
Right.
And it's forcing us to ask some pretty tough questions, too.
Yeah, like what does it even mean to be a citizen online these days? What rights do we have? And how do we protect those rights when the rules are constantly changing?
It's a good question. And I think those VPN searches are a big part of the answer.
Oh, definitely. Those searches show that people are becoming more aware of the ways they're being controlled online. And they're not going to take it lying down.
Right. It's like they're saying you can try to build walls and put up fences, but we're going to find a way around them.
There's a real sense of agency there. Like
Yeah.
people are realizing they have the power to shape their own online experience.
And they're not afraid to use it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at all those searches for TikTok alternatives. People are already planning for a future where TikTok might not even exist.
It's like the Wild West out there. New platforms are popping up all the time.
And it's anyone's guess which ones will survive.
But the ones that do, they'll be the ones that are adaptable, creative, resourceful.
So what does all this mean for our listeners? What's the takeaway from this whole TikTok deep dive?
I think the biggest thing is to stay curious. Stay informed. Don't just accept the headlines at face value.
Dig a little deeper. Ask questions. explore different perspectives, and most importantly, don't be afraid to use your voice.
Exactly. The choices you make online, they have real-world consequences, so make sure your voice is heard.
Be an active participant in your digital life, not just a passive consumer.
Well said.
So to wrap things up, if you're feeling a little overwhelmed by all the TikTok drama out there, just remember, you're not alone. We're all trying to figure this out together.
It's a journey, and the digital world is changing so fast, it can be hard to keep up.
But that's part of what makes it so exciting, right? There are new possibilities emerging all the time.
And new challenges.
Exactly. So stay curious, stay connected, and keep exploring. That's what it's all about.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Until next time, happy searching.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.